Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, September 7th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Welcome back to your school and work week after a long Labor Day weekend. Remember, let me know your name and where you are watching from in the comments section. And I know it may be hard to return to the work and school routine because, oh my, it is going to be such a nice day today in terms of the weather. Well, Carrie Coleman is in for Holly, giving you a look at the forecast.
Thanks, Danielle. We are going to see a beautiful Tuesday. Loads and loads of sunshine. Satellite radar showing you nothing going on here in the Midwest, at least for the next 12 hours or so. We've got this southwesterly flow behind high pressure just ahead of that next system. And as that moves toward us, we will see some showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight, but not this afternoon. It's going to be very sunny, very warm. We typically see about 79 on this day for a high temperature. We're going to be up a little bit from that by 5 or 6 degrees, maybe more. Then overnight tonight, here come the showers and thunderstorms briefly. We're going to drop down to the mid-60s and then only into the mid-70s tomorrow versus the mid-80s today. So a little bit colder or cooler, not dramatically so, but a nice change in the weather nevertheless. And then as we head toward Thursday, might see a brief lake shower there, but you're not going to see, most folks are not going to be seeing much rain at all, especially away from the lake. Those dew points are going to spike up briefly in the 60s, and then we're going to dry out for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and steam up a little bit as we head out of the weekend into next week. Let's show you the forecast. Loads of sunshine today, 84 for the high, winds out of the southwest at 12. And then overnight tonight, clouds roll in, late thunderstorms possible, 65 for a low temperature, winds out of the south at 14. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, early showers possible. Will turn partly cloudy in the afternoon. It's going to turn out to be a nice day, 75 for the high. Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook showing you kind of an unsettled day in terms of a mix of clouds and sunshine on Thursday, but then dry thereafter. Lots of sunshine all the way through the weekend into next week.
Thank you so much, Carrie. Okay, now we turn to COVID-19 news. The Ohio Department of Health reported 3,944 new cases of COVID-19 Monday. So that's below the 21-day average, around 4,500, but still a high number considering it was a holiday weekend. And as the school year begins, doctors say they are preparing for how the remainder of the year will unfold. Well, just take a look at the latest numbers from the Cleveland Clinic. 330 patients are currently in Ohio hospitals, 1/3 of them in the ICU, with numbers rising. Elyria City schools are beginning classes today, while some Northeast Ohio districts start tomorrow. Others, like Sandusky schools, returning after an extended holiday weekend. Well, they announced all staff at the high school and middle school will be required to wear masks, but masks are not required for students. Dr. Amy Edwards with University Hospitals says a potential surge that could follow Labor Day weekend is the biggest concern.
The question is, will the peak of this wave outpass our ability to deal with it in the hospital? But I'm not looking forward to seeing how much damage this wave did.
Dr. Edwards says data predicts the worst of the 4th wave could come in October, with possible stabilization in numbers by November. And we're learning more about plans for a 3rd COVID-19 booster shot. Dr. Anthony Fauci said the U.S. will likely start to distribute Pfizer's booster shots during the week of September 20th. But the rollout for Moderna's vaccine could be delayed due to supply issues. And turning now to the local Navy corpsman killed during the Kabul Air Force attack, or airport attack rather, late last month. The remains of Maxton Soviak are scheduled to arrive in Cleveland on Wednesday. The public is invited to participate in a procession to the funeral home. That will begin around 11:30 a.m. and go through Milan and Berlin Heights. We have information about the route on WKYC.com. And here are 3 things to know around Northeast Ohio this morning. One man is in the hospital after a house explosion in Akron yesterday. It happened Monday morning, and here's what we know, and here is what is left of that home. Akron fire officials say the house collapsed by the time crews arrived on scene. The department says a neighbor rescued a person from the home who one woman says is her 81-year-old father. He suffered serious burns. Dominion Gas is still investigating a possible cause. The Cleveland National Air Show is officially over, but in the final Thunderbird performances yesterday, well, something was missing. So you might have noticed only 5 of the 6 flew yesterday. The air show tells us this was due to a mechanical issue. Thousands came out this weekend for the air show after the annual tradition was canceled last year due to the pandemic. And if you're looking for a job, well, FirstEnergy Stadium is hiring. Remember, the Browns' first home game is against the Texans on September 19th. And the stadium operations, well, they are looking to fill open positions. They are looking for everyone from security guards to people to help with food service. And we move on now to an update on Louisiana because we are keeping track of that new storm threat to the state. The crisis only getting worse for hundreds of thousands of people there. Well, this comes just over a week after Ida. 500,000 people are still without power. Some communities surrounded by standing water with homes just gone. Officials say the total number of destroyed power poles is higher than Hurricanes Katrina, Ike, Delta, and Zeta combined. The National Guard is now operating a floating bridge to one town that is still inaccessible by roads.
There's not a person on this body that's not suffering.
No lights, no water, no hot water, no hot meals or nothing.
Concerns are also rising about the most vulnerable. Over the weekend, 600 residents were evacuated from 8 senior centers after the health department deemed them unfit for ongoing occupancy. The city says 5 people died, and the state attorney general is now demanding answers. And looking to the Northeast, President Biden is expected to visit the storm-ravaged region today. States were hammered by the remains of Hurricane Ida last week, triggering funnel clouds and leaving some neighborhoods underwater. The White House has already approved disaster declarations for New Jersey and New York. And there are FirstEnergy crews from Northeast Ohio and New Orleans as well. Well, they are trying to help get those lights back on. The power may be out for the entire area for the next 3 weeks. No word on how long local crews will be down there. And of course, we will update you as soon as we find out. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. And don't forget to download that 3 News app. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Wednesday morning on Go, starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody, and keep on persevering.